Alright fellas, another video here. This one's going to be a little bit different because, I'm going to just start off by explaining how I got this equipment. It's going to be about a bunch of some rare kicker equipment and how I got it. So basically, make a long story short because I want to keep these videos short, is I lost a pretty good chunk of my collection. I don't really want to get into the details, but basically, my stuff was stolen and sold, and trying to recoup it, but whatever. It's beside the point. But anyway, so and how I found out and was able to save the rest of the stuff that was still there was Keith, the guy who was in my other videos and showing off his collection. He had seen it online and said, "Hey man, this looks a lot like your stuff." And I was like, that's because it is. And so I was able to go and recuperate like quite a bit, like my Orion collection, my PPI collection. A lot of stuff was, I don't know, there's stuff missing, but anyway, don't really want to get into all of it. It's just it's not something I want to rehash, but anyway, so I was talking to Keith, and then I happened to see at the same time, as I was looking online for my stuff to try and find, hey, is somebody reselling it, are they flipping it? I seen he was selling his kicker stuff because I believe he blew a head gasket on the car that he had the PPI and kicker build in, and he was selling his kicker stuff. And I'm like, man, don't sell that. I was like, I'll swing by and grab that stuff up from you. And he ended up saying, he said he knew what just happened, and because he was the one who found it and everything. He said no, your money's no good with me. He's like, just come get it. What he's gonna do, he's gonna surprise me with it. He was gonna give it to me anyway, and I kind of ruined it because I was like, man, I'll buy that. And he's like, no, you can have it. So then not only that, so I drive down to down to Indiana where he lives, and I met him at a truck stop because I was working, and I had picked up some stuff from him up where I live in Michigan, and was dropping it off, and he had all that stuff there. And then on top of it, his wife made me like a home cooked dinner, which, if these other truck drivers out here, they'll know exactly how much that means, and gave me all this kicker equipment. And I didn't even know what to say. I was blown away, and I really appreciated it. And I mean, it's just, that shows you, like, the community, this community is full of a lot of very honest and like just really cool guys. Another guy that I don't even know that he knows sent me an awesome Alpine deck, and went and picked up some subs in the area he lives in, and like, just, I mean, like, people like just go out of their way to help you out. And like, I try to reciprocate if somebody needs something. I mean, for sure, Keith needs anything, I mean, I'll jump on a grenade for that guy. So I mean, these are just really good people in the community. And so anyway, I wanted to say something about that because I thought that was like something really special somebody did for me. So to all you guys out there that help other guys out and stuff like that, awesome job. And I'll just try to pay it forward, and help people out as I can. Anyway, moving on now, I want to show you the stuff that he gave me, because this is some pretty rare and very slick gear from Kicker. And I'm going to start with this Kicker component set. Now, this is the Resolution series, and these are the 5 1/4s. And this would have been their premier component sets. And then I believe this would be like A series, so this would have been 92, 93 to 95, 96, somewhere in there. And just a really, really nice set. So and we can go over the specs too, because I do have the paperwork. So you got Resolution crossovers. You've got the 5 1/4s, which are really nice. And it's not quite I don't think it's a 20-ounce magnet, but it's pretty decent size. But yeah, just really nice. And then the tweeters that this has, these are the kicker tweeters from the old school that everybody wanted. These are the ND25As. Just really, really nice. And these are neodymium. And yeah, just really slick set. And I mean, yeah, these are amazing components from kicker in the old school. And then here, I think it shows you, so they had a 4-inch, a 5 1/4, and the 6-inch component set. And then so here's some specs on it. If I get to focus, so it'd be the middle one. It's 50 hertz to 22,000 hertz, 100 watts, and that's maximum. So I really don't know. Kicker was kind of weird about that. They didn't really like do like, hey, this is RMS and then this is max watts or whatever. Like, I don't know. For their subs, I usually consider it half. So if it says 500 watts, I'll do like 250 RMS to it. I'm real conservative with that stuff. And then just mounting depths and whatnot. But yeah, just a gorgeous set of components, and they're fairly hard to come by because they were kind of pricey. And then this sub, which is made of unobtainium, and that shows you how I mean, just how deep Keith's collection is like, I mean, you go through his collection and he has stuff like this all over that's like you've never seen before. Me and him looked it up. The only thing we've ever seen on these is a 12-inch sub, like a picture from Japan. And then maybe somebody knows. I mean, maybe Hi-Fi Vegas. Sometimes he watches my videos. I don't know. He practically worked for Kicker now, so no, just joking. But you know, you got some connections at Kicker. Maybe if you could ask somebody, like, be like, what was with the competition cast? And so yeah, so as a cast basket, I mean, I tried to pull it out. This sucker's really in there because I'm assuming there's some sort of gasket underneath, and then it's real tight because he double baffled it, so it's flush mount. So I didn't really have anything to pull it out real good. So I didn't want to do any damage to the box or whatever. Oh, I mean, he gave me this box that he made. This box is amazing. I want to say he figured it was a 3.5 cubic feet. But yeah, it's real nice. But yeah, I mean, it's got a cast basket and it's vented on the pole. The regular 15s are 500 max watt rating. So I would say, you know, this one probably handles a little bit better because it is vented on the pole, where the regular stamped steel was not. But I don't know how much that would change the power handling. But I mean, I've heard this sub, he had it hooked up to an A600, and it just sounds amazing. And then another really rare item is these 6x9's. And these are awesome 6x9's. So it's basically the comp 6x9, but then they turned it into a coaxial, and then put this awesome tweeter. It's not a neodymium because you can see it's a ferrite. It's a huge magnet on this sucker, and see, it's designated the D20, and flip it over here, and you can. Oh, gotta get a grip on this. So, and this is also an A series. So this and these would be about the same time period. This would have been later because this is like a C series. So this would have been like 96, 97 it came out, and then ran through probably like around 2000. But this, I don't know what year they made the comp cast. Like I said, I didn't even know these existed till he got this. That's super rare. And then, so yeah, so right here is a tweeter input, and on the other side is a woofer input. Focus. And then I don't know if he had these or if these came with these, but check out this crossover for the tweeter. That's the real old Kicker logo. And you can, I don't know if you can see, but it says kicker, and then has the red line below it and says Stillwater Designs. I can't really get it to focus on that. But this thing, all these components, like the resistor, capacitor, and then this is a air core. It's inside this like carbonate, so it's like solid. So I guess that's one way to do solid state. But no, it's really awesome piece. I don't know, it's just sweet looking, and I don't know, it'd be really cool to incorporate get these somehow shown in a install or whatever, because in person they're really cool looking. It's like gold and really shiny in there. But yeah, these are pretty slick. And then I do have paperwork for those, and they must have been making these since the separate series, because just this because of how the logo is here, and then when they discuss it here in the manual, you can see the sticker on the back. That's a separate sticker. So, but yeah, we'll just look at it real quick. So they had a 6.5 like this, and a 6x9, and then now let's say an RMS watts, 8-hour continuous RMS 100 watts on both the 6x9 and 6.5. The sensitivity is 96 dB, 1 watt 1 meter. They're 4 ohm. There's a frequency response 30 to 21,000, and then that's a 20 ounce magnet on there, which is the same as if it was just the 6x9 by itself. The competition 6.5s and 6x9s and 8-inch all shared the same 20 ounce motor. 1.5-inch voice coil, and then there's the small parameters, and then this crossover it's 35 hertz rolled off at 12 decibels, 35,000 and up at rolled off 12 dB per octave. And you can see it's the Model X 3500, so it's, you know, it's just telling you it's 3500 and up for the crossover. But anyway, I just thought, you know, it's a really neat. And then look at this old Stillwater Designs logo. That's pretty cool. But no, it's just I did want to mention, you know, like what he did. And I asked to make sure, it's like, I mentioned in a video, and he's like, yeah, absolutely. Because I didn't want to, you know, make him, you know, uncomfortable or whatever. But I just thought it was something, you know, worthy of pointing out. And you know, I definitely appreciate it. And I mean, it was a pretty bad situation, as you know, that just happened to me. You know, this may, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better thing. And you know, friends like that, you can't buy those. Those are earned, which I don't feel like I deserved all this, but I mean, you know, I'll just try to earn that, you know, with Keith. And he knows if you need something, give me a call, and I'll, you know, do what I can. So, but that's what it's all about, and that's, you know, why I really like this hobby. There's a lot of really good, positive people, and just wanted to share that story and share all this gear. Thanks.